Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my Erin Condren plan with me, and this is just a look back at my last week. I used last year's October mystery kit from Scribble Prints Co, and I really loved how it turned out. I've been trying out my new style of planning if you guys haven't watched some of my more recent Erin Condren plan with me videos, but I've been trying to incorporate some white space, and you'll see down here I used some of the patterned washi, but I still left a lot of white space so that we had some breathing room for the stickers, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm thinking I'm going to stick with it for a good amount of time. But moving on to this next week, you'll see that there is a bit going on, and this is just the planner clip I've been using for the past like 2 weeks because it's matched my spread, but it's from a Planning Roses like mystery kit, and I just thought it was really pretty. But I don't think it will match this next week because I'm going to be using the Shop Jessica Hearts Phoenix kit, and it's such a pretty kit with like the smoky colors, and I don't know, it doesn't really scream Halloween, but I feel like it's just so pretty, and I guess the dark colors is what made me feel like it's a little bit spooky. But I did get it in glossy so that all the colors stood out. But I'm really excited to try my planning style for this week with these full boxes because they are simple enough that if I needed to, I could cover them up, but they're still so pretty that if I didn't cover them up, I would be happy leaving them on their own. But let's get started. We have the bottom washi here, and on my last, well, it wasn't my last video, but on my Wednesday video last week, I did a Q&A plan with me video. It was a mock spread, but I did like a spread using a Planning Roses mystery kit. But I answered some questions for you guys, and then Trinity Lee actually commented on that video with a few more questions, and I thought it would be fun to answer them while I did kind of the basics for this week, because I don't know, I don't really need to talk through the basics, especially if you guys have watched my videos for a long time. You know what I do, and if not, then it's just 1 week, so I thought it would be fun to answer some more questions for you guys. But here, let's do the little things first because I normally do talk through that, and then I'll answer questions through the rest of it. But for this week, I used a combination of the Scribble Prints spring and fall colors in her YouTube trackers. So that's what that is from, and then the rest of the stuff was just from the kit, and I tried to color block to the best of my ability, so yeah, but I guess we're going backwards here. So on Sunday we have John Oliver and Shark Tank, I believe, but I'm just going to mark one of them so that I could still color block. And then on Saturday we will have my school plan with me, and SNL is on. And then I believe it's their Halloween special, which I'm pretty excited about because that means that David S. Pumpkins is going to be on, so that's pretty exciting. If you guys don't know who David S. Pumpkins is, please YouTube it right now. Like, I will not be offended if you click out of this video to go watch that SNL skit because it is hilarious. But then on Friday we have live PD, and I'm using the hearts this week to mark work. And then I also have a build due on Friday, which is a subscription box I got for my friend's birthday. So I do pay it every month, but like I gave it to her for her birthday, if that makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, so there's that, and that kind of does fill up a lot of the space, but that's okay. I don't think there's a lot going on Friday. And then for Thursday, we have Grey's Anatomy this week. I don't know why it wasn't on last week, but it wasn't. And then just work as well. I've noticed that Thursdays are the days that I have a lot of white space, which makes me happy because now that I've like embraced the white space, it's kind of nice to have days where I like definitely have white space. And then Wednesday, I will be putting up a haul. I don't know how big it's going to be because I have been trying to do a little bit of a no spend, and I did get, like, I don't know if you guys ever get this way, but I got some like nervousness going on based on like the kits that I had, and I was like, I want to make sure that I have the holiday kits that I need. And I don't know, I feel like these last 3 months of the year, it gets kind of nerve-wracking for planners because you're like, I want to make sure I have the Christmas kits that I want, and I need a Thanksgiving kit, and you still want to use the fall kits because the fall kits are just so pretty. So I did purchase a lot of that stuff, so I don't really need to get any more kits or stickers for that matter. So I've been trying to tone it down a little bit, but it's okay. So yeah, then Criminal Minds on Wednesday and a haul video, and then on Tuesday we'll have my Rewind, American Horror Story, and then my bill due for Hippie Hobby is on Wednesday, but I really wanted the color to match, so I just put it on Tuesday, and it's automatic anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I still like to mark it. And then on Monday, you guys will have this video and The Good Doctor's on, and I saw like not a spoiler, but like a trailer for this episode on Instagram. My friend sent it to me, and oh my gosh, like it looks intense. So if you haven't decided to watch The Good Doctor yet, I would say definitely catch up and watch this episode because it looks trippy. Okay, so that is it for the little things this week. She didn't have like glitter headers for this kit. She had like smoke headers, which I thought was pretty darn cool. So I'm gonna go in with these and color match them to the best of my ability. I think this color is like the more greenish color. And then this one's the dark blue, so we'll just go with that. But let me start answering these questions. There's 3 of them, so we'll see how we do here. But the first one is, what do you study at school? And I talked about that I'm majoring in psychology, but maybe she's meaning like what specifically? I'm not too sure, but I'm gonna go with that. And if this doesn't answer your question, I'm sorry. Like, you can leave a like, I don't know, an explanation of what you were asking down below and I'll answer it there for you. But so basically psychology is like a lot of dealing with like a lot of like cognitive stuff, like the way that you think about things, the way that your brain processes things. There is some classes that I have to take that have to do with like brain anatomy and chemistry and stuff like that, so I do have to know about like neurotransmitters and the chemicals in the brain and the sections in the brain. I feel like the sections in the brain are more important to me and my studies than the actual like, well, the neurotransmitters are important because that has to, like, the levels of those have to do with different disorders that you can have, but I don't know, I feel like knowing which areas of the brain deal with stuff, I don't know. I also feel like I'm more interested in that aspect of it, so maybe that's what it is. But, let's see. Oh, I don't think I wanted to put these down here. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna switch that. Because I liked when I put them up on this line. So I'm gonna switch that. Sorry guys. So yeah, that's what I'm studying, and I really want to work like with kids and stuff like that, so taking developmental psych, which is basically how your brain and your thought processes change over time, is important to like what I want to do in the future. So there's that. I study that stuff. Psych is, it's not all encompassing, but I feel like it has a lot of aspects to it, and if you've ever taken a psychology course or if you know anything about psychology, we talk about the biopsychosocial aspect to things, and basically what that means is, as a psychologist, you have to look at the biology aspect of things, which means anything having to do with like your body, genetics, your brain, anything like that, and then you have to look at the social part of it, which has to do with like societal norms and your family, like what you learn from your environment and all that good stuff. And then psycho, which is psychology, which is like your cognitive processes, the way that you think about yourself, the way that you perceive situations, all that good stuff. I find it incredibly interesting. I was just talking to one of my friends who is also a psych major, and it's kind of a bummer because psychology is now an impacted major, which means that there's a lot of people getting a psych degree, and I don't know how true it is. I feel like it's pretty true because I feel like I've experienced it, but I feel like there's a lot of people who get a degree in psychology and then they don't really go like they just get the bachelor's degree in psychology and then they don't really go into the field of psychology, which is kind of frustrating for me to hear, because like, one, it makes it difficult for me to get into schools because I actually want to do psychology, and if you're part of an impacted major, basically schools have limited space, and so it becomes more competitive getting into a school or a class for your major, which is frustrating because like I want to work in the field of psychology, and there's a lot of people who end up with a psychology bachelor's degree and they stop there and they go into like some like human resources or some job field that they could have gotten a different degree that probably would have helped them more. So I don't know. I get easily frustrated about that stuff because it makes my life harder, which sounds so petty, but like, I don't know. That's just my view on it. But anyways, so there's that. I think that was kind of a tangent, but like psychology, what I was trying to get at is it's become like such a popular major, but it's kind of a bummer because a lot of people who get the bachelor's degree, at least, I mean, obviously if you go and get your doctorate, like, at least I hope you're not going to spend all that money and then not do something with it. But if you get like a master's or a doctorate, like, you're more likely to do something in the field. But I'm talking about like bachelor degree level, people are getting psychology degrees and then like not really doing anything in the field with it, which is kind of a bummer because it makes it hard to get to classes and stuff like that. So that makes my life harder, but whatever. So that's my spiel on school. Her next question was, do you know any planner girls in real life? This is an interesting question and I had to think about it, but I don't think that I do. I mean, I've talked about it before. Kira's the one that got me into planning, and she did get back into planning for a little bit just this past year, so we were able to like text and talk about it, but now she doesn't do that anymore, and she kind of gave me the rest of her supplies. She does have a planner that she like writes in to keep track of like times and stuff like that, and just to like set goals for herself, which she's like shared in her vlogs and stuff like that, so I don't feel like I'm telling her secrets. But other than that, I do have pen pals that I talk to. I don't know if that counts as real life, because I've never met them like in person, but I don't think I do. I mean, I watch a lot of people that on YouTube and I don't talk to them, but there's also a few people that I've talked to, like Plan with Ivy. I've collaborated with her, so we had like a few text conversations, which was nice. But other than my pen pals and a few, experiences here and there over the internet, I haven't met any of them, if that makes sense. So I don't really know how to like classify all that. If that counts as knowing them in real life, then yes. If it doesn't, then no. But let's see. And then the last question she has is, how do you budget to buy all the kits for your videos? Which is an interesting story. So, I actually need to cut my checklist. Sorry. So I talked about this in a past video. I'm not too sure which video it was, but if you watch my videos, you'll know what I'm about to say. But I try to allot myself spending money for each week. I do get paid weekly, which makes this a little bit easier for me to do. But I basically have a system where I put money into savings. First of all, I do that so that I and getting that out of the way. I feel like if you don't do that right away when you get paid, however you get paid, you're making it harder for you to, whoa, that was weird. I was about to put that on the wrong side. You're gonna make it harder for yourself to not spend the money. So I just automatically go ahead and put money into savings, and then I allot myself money each week to spend. And when I say spending money, I'm not talking about just on like Etsy or stickers or stuff like that. I'm talking about like if I wanted to go out to dinner or lunch. That would get taken out of spending. If I wanted to get Starbucks, which I've been doing a lot, that gets taken out of my spending money. And then as far as kits go, at least what I've been doing recently, I wouldn't say that I did this as much in the past, because I kind of wanted, I don't know, it was because I was new to planning, I guess, is a good way to say it. Ooh, I put this on the wrong day. I was newer to planning, so I was just kind of like, give me all the stickers that I want ever. So I would kind of be like, oh, well, I don't have the money this week to eat out, so I'm not going to do that because I bought stickers and I'm happy with that. But recently what I've been doing is I will have my spending money, and then usually I get that money like at the beginning of the week. So then I go through the whole week, and then on Sunday of that week, if I have left over of my spending money and there's something on Etsy that I want to purchase, or something that I do a lot of the time is I will put things in my cart throughout the week, because new releases are normally during the week. So I'll like fill up my Etsy cart and then kind of have that as like a wish list. And then on like Saturday or Sunday, depending on how much I have left for my spending stuff, I will then go through my cart and like pick what I want to purchase for that week, or like get rid of items, because sometimes like new releases, if stuff comes out like and it sells out, then I just like delete that because like I missed the opportunity or whatever. So that's how I do it mostly. But should there be like a new releases, like when Scribble Prints does new releases, like if there's something that I know that I want, I will budget for it in the beginning of the week and either like take out the money so that I don't accidentally spend it, and then like put it back in when I want to like purchase the Etsy stuff. I don't know, I'm someone who's like, if the money is on my card, it's so easy for me to like not forget how much I have, but just be like, oh, I have it, you know, I'll do it. So it's harder for me to I do the whole like envelope system. I don't know if you guys have ever heard that, but like where you have your savings in an envelope and you allot money to like certain things and you put it in an envelope for that. So like, I don't know, like the easiest way to explain it is like you have an envelope for like your groceries, you have an envelope for gas, you have an envelope for rent, stuff like that. And then you have like the actual money in the envelope. And then if you need to pay it like through a card or a check, you go and deposit it. So then like you have the physical money. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like my brain just works that way with like physical things. Like I'm like that way with books too. Like I don't like reading books online or like ebooks or anything like that, because I can't tell how many pages I have left. And I'm the type of person who, I don't know what it is about the way that I work. I should know, but I don't. Basically, I feel the need to know like how many pages it would take me to read every single day if I wanted to finish a book in like a week or 3 days. And so I'll like mark out the pages. I don't know, maybe it's because my brain works with math. I don't know what it is, but I'm just like that. I need to like have the physical thing for me to like make good decisions and figure things out in life. So I'm very much on like the envelope system with stuff like that. So like I was saying, for kits and stuff like that, if there's something that I know that I want to purchase, I'll take the money out from my spending money after I put my savings money away for the week. And then when the time comes for that, like I'll purchase it. Or should I like not know what I want to get that week, I'll just wait until the end of the week and see how much I have left. And that's what I've been doing recently, so that I'm not spending a ton of money on stickers, because for a while there I was getting stuff and it wasn't that I wasn't using it, it's just I ended up with a ton of stickers that I wasn't using right away. And it was kind of a bummer, because I would buy kits that I'd want to use, but then like we'd get to like these last 3 months, for example, and I want to use like fall kits and holiday kits. And so I have some kits that would end up just like sitting to the side for a whole year, which is not a good way to like spend things. So yeah, that's my spiel on budgeting. I don't know how well that worked, but I think it does. Like, I know it is very different too. I'm gonna get out some date dots because I didn't do dots before this video started. But like, it is very different because I don't have a lot of extra expenses right now, because I do, I don't have rent to pay, I don't have any of that other stuff to pay, so that kind of gets checked off. But yeah, that's just kind of how I do it. And I have a system where I look at how many weeks in each month, and I kind of go through my binders ever so often to figure out how many kits that I have and how many I need to get through like the next few months and stuff like that. So I try and like pre-plan my kits even before I buy them, so that I'm not purchasing kits and then like have no place for them. I feel like that's a really good way to make sure that you're budgeting properly and spending the money where you want to when it comes to kits and stuff like that. So that's my little spiel on budgeting for stickers. But I know it's different for everyone, and I do have the luxury of not having a lot of extra expenses right now. I do know in like the future, and like it's coming up hopefully sooner rather than later, you know, I'll have to cut back on things. I'll have to, you know, be a little bit more stingy on what I buy and stuff like that. Just, you know, should I move out? Should I have other things to pay for and stuff like that? So there is that I have to stay aware of. But for now, that's how I do it. But the little date dots that I chose were just from Planning Roses. I chose some like blue ones. But yeah, let's go to the sidebar. Thank you, Trinity Lee, for the extra questions. That was fun. If any of you guys have extra questions or anything that I didn't answer in this video or my Q&A video, go ahead and leave them down below, and maybe I'll make this a thing where I like talk through while I put this stuff down, if you guys are interested. But let's do this sidebar. Let's see here. So we have the quote box and Still I Rise. This is such a cool kit. My friend actually wants to get a phoenix tattoo, which I think is awesome, which also makes me want a tattoo, but I wanted another tattoo for a long time, so there's that. So let's go with that there. Is that straight? I hope so. Okay, and then we'll do this like burgundy habit tracker, because this is really pretty. And then we'll do a header. Let's see. I want to put in work. So we'll do this like really pretty black marble header. And I think we'll do this like greenish color weekly box. And then she does have a 3-heart to-do list, which I think is really cool. I really did like my last week. This is kind of on the topic of budgeting, but last week I had the to buy, and I like limited myself to like purchasing 3 things, and I just did stickers because I needed to get a November rewind kit, so I got that from Creating & Co. One of you guys showed me just planning around, and I really liked her stickers, so I picked up some of those. And then Fox and Cactus I've had in my cart for a long time, and I was like, if you don't purchase Christmas stickers now, like, you're not going to get them in time if you just keep putting them off. So that's what happened there. But yeah, that was fun to have that kind of as a little like reminder thing. So I think I might do that, but we'll put in this to do here. And then we'll do, she doesn't have to buy, but maybe we'll do spending, because that's kind of a good like header for that out of the ones that we have to choose from. And we'll go with, okay, so we did this color, and this color, so we'll do this one. And let's cut this. Ooh, I should have cut this while it was on here, huh? Let's stick this back. This like quartz pattern on things is so pretty. I love it. Okay, so let's, ooh, this is not going to be straight, but that's fine. Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll stick in some washi at the bottom, because we have lots of washi, especially now that I don't need as much to like fill out the week. But let's go with some of this washi because this is really, really pretty. I think we'll just need these bottom two. Alrighty then. Like I said, this is not the straightest thing on the planet, but we're gonna just do that and pretend that it is. So there's the sidebar, looking good. I love it. I really like this new sidebar system that I have going on too. Because before I had like a lot of stuff in my sidebar that I just didn't need, and I would use it, but it just, I don't know, it wasn't necessary. Okay, so I do need to give my camera a second to cool down, but while it does that, just so that I'm using my time well, I'm going to fill in the like little things just so I'm on top of that, and I'm also going to put in my Halloween countdowns from Scribble Prints, but I will be right back after that. Alright guys, so here is everything, and some stuff happened. So I put down these, and then I realized that I messed up when I started my countdown because, like, let's take a gander. Halloween is on Tuesday, so if I put down these two, that means on Halloween it's going to be 1 day until Halloween, but I decided how I'm going to fix this instead of having to take everything up and move everything. I'm just going to do like 1 day because technically Halloween is like a night activity, so it'll still be like 1 day, like a daytime, and then we can still put Happy Halloween. Do you see what I'm saying here? So I hope that works out. I don't know, it doesn't bug me too much because that's how I'm thinking, but yikes. Make sure you count properly, kids. And then over here on the sidebar, I was filling things out and I started to write dental on this side, and then I realized to put in my munchkin it needed to be on this side, so I had to swap out the little habit tracker for the other one. Because I couldn't use my munchkin and I wanted to use my munchkin. So we used munchkins from Once More with Love, and then I have these little drum stickers to mark my schedule that I mark on the side, and these are from Ninja Unicorn Creative, and this is the first one I used and I think it's adorable. So that's what happened there. Filled everything out, looking good. I'm super excited about this, but let's move into the week here. I think I'm gonna keep you guys zoomed out so that I'm not trying to like zoom you in to the right spot all the time. But anyways, for Monday I'm working, and I believe I picked this red box or this red sticker to mark that, and these are from KPL Plans. And where do I want to put this? I think I'll put this in here and we'll just leave it at that because I'm gonna go straight from school to work, which sounds crazy, but we're gonna do it anyway. And then I'm planning on going to get boba for me and my friend, drop it off at her work, and probably for all of her coworkers because that's kind of what I do. So I really love these boxes and I want to use one. Let's go with, no, we already have a rounded thing going, so let's go with like the color matched one. What was I saying? Colory? I don't know. So we're gonna put this in, and then I didn't pull out a boba sticker because this like just popped into my head. So let's pull out one of those. Here we go. I think we're gonna go with these since there's like blue colors. And these are from Allycat's shop. So we'll put this over on the side. Actually, let's do that. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, perfect. So there's Monday. Already looks full and crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, so then for Tuesday, I just have a ton of school, which is yuck. And then I'm doing family night, which I'm excited for. So I have these little like family time little stickers from Once More with Love. I'm going to use this like teal green color, and I think what I'm going to do is put it at the bottom of a half box. And oh, we have one that matches, perfect. And we'll put this in here like so. Actually, you know what, let's layer this. I did this last time and I was really pleased with how it looked. Well, not with this sticker, but with a different sticker. So we're gonna put this down here, And I'm planning on making these really yummy, well, I've never had them before, but they look really good, but they're called apple pie taquitos, and I'm gonna make them, and I hope they're good, but I mean, it's like apple pie, so how could it not be good? But that's the plan. Is that like still not straight? Oh well, we're just gonna leave it. And then we'll center this like so. That is really cute. It is crooked, so let's move this up a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so yeah, we'll have that. I might write game night because we might do games, but I also want to leave this space open in case I get something, or I could just mark making the apple pie taquitos up there with like a cooking sticker or something like that. So that's why I left it like that, and there's not a ton of room here to put anything, so that's that. And then Wednesday, I have an appointment that I need to mark. Sorry, my cough is like coming back slowly and I'm not too pleased with it. I think it needs to go away for good, and I'm gonna complain. Who would I complain to? Myself? Okay, so I'm gonna try and put this, because I don't need to like write anything, so we're just gonna put this on some washi, if it would come up. This is from the Navy Wife Planner, if I did not say. But let's put this like this, and this like this, like that. Is that centered? Kind of. I think it looks cute, so we'll just go with that. And I think I'll put it down here. Yeah, because nothing else should happen this day. I mean, I might get food and stuff like that. I do have to work, so, oh, and I might go to the gym. That's a possibility. But there's that. I've been trying to get back into going to the gym, and I'm thinking I'm going to go Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. At least to start out with. I know that's not like the most like, I don't know, healthy schedule to go on, because it's like not every other day or every 2 days or anything like that. It's kind of like back to back and then just a random day thrown in, but hey, it's what I can do. So on Thursday, I have a birthday to mark, so I think what I'm going to do is mark it. What was my plan with this? Oh, so there's little balloons over here, and I think what I'm going to do is mark it on a little thing, because I'm just going to text her. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with her, at least not right now, or like this week. But it is my old cheer coach's birthday, and we remained pretty close after I graduated, because, oh man, cheer at my high school was a blank show. Fill in the blank with what you please, but it was a hot mess. But her and I were really close, and we remained close, and yeah, so it's her birthday that day. Wanted to mark that, and then I also want to pre-plan. So I think for that, I'm going to use this box down here. My dog is barking. So I think, I don't know, do I want to like center this? This is a lot. So this is the little like time to plan sticker that comes in the kit. And I'm going to put it on this side. But do I want to put it on washi? Do I not? Do I put it all the way down? Do I put it all the way up? Do I center it? Oh my gosh, so many options here. I think what I'm going to do is do this, and that way if I go to the gym, I have room to mark that somehow. And I don't have to cover up this full box, because it is really, really pretty. So we're going to go with that. That works out for me. I don't think it's straight, but I can't really tell. So there's that. There's Thursday. And then on Friday, the only thing that I know of right now is Payday. So we'll mark that. Good, there is a coffee cup, because I'll probably get Starbucks. Okay, so we'll mark Payday on top of this washi strip up top. And there's really no room at the bottom, so if I do something, I'll probably end up covering up the full box a little bit, but that's fine. But let's center this. Hopefully first time's the charm here. that's okay. I'm not gonna mess with it because I already ripped the weekend banner, so I don't want to rip anything else. But we'll just center this in here. And I don't think I have any plans, but who knows? Maybe I'll make plans. Maybe it'll be a fun Friday. Let's move you over to this side more. Okay, so there's Friday. Like I said, not too much going on. Okay, that's worse. Do you ever try and fix something that's just a little bit off, and then when you fix it, it's just worse? Because I do that a lot. Okay, there's that. Still worse, but it's fine. Okay. Oh, I know what I wanted to mark on Friday. Ugh, but I don't know if I'm actually gonna... Oh, this is so complicated. So Friday is when Stranger Things comes out, and oh my gosh, guys, this is like a life-changing moment. I love Stranger Things. I've watched the first episode 3 times, once by myself, the second time with my friend because that was the only way that she was going to watch it, is if I facilitated her watching it, and then another time just because. So I love Stranger Things. I have this deco sheet from my kit that I used in my school planner this week, and so it has a ton of deco that's like Stranger Things themed, but I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna put it in because I don't know if I'm actually gonna watch it this day, but if I do watch it, that's what I'm gonna do on Friday night. And I promised my friend I would wait to watch it with her. Again, only way that she will watch it is if I facilitate. Well, I don't know. Now she's hooked, so maybe not. But I still want to watch it with her because it's kind of our thing now. So I think I'm just going to save this. And then if I watch it, I'll put it in here with a half box and a deco piece. If we don't, totally fine. I'll just save this for when we plan to watch it. Good plan. Okay, so there's that. And then moving on to Saturday. It's Burger Day, so we of course have to mark that. Let's go with this box here, and we'll put this up top because I normally sleep in on Saturday and then wake up and rush on over to get burgers because that's what I do. And then I have my Tiny Cow Creations burger stickers here, the realistic burger. It's perfect. And then I believe that's it. I do want to put in... Oh, just kidding. I was thinking of something else. I thought there was like a tub sticker or like a me time sticker, but there's not. But that's okay. I think I'm just going to leave this space open. I have some tentative plans for the weekend as to what I want to do, but it relies on a lot of other things, so I think I'm just going to leave that all blank for now. But let's open this up and take a look. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so pretty. I love it. These like full boxes are gorgeous. Oh, so pretty. And I feel like the white space is perfect because the colors are so saturated that if you had like, I don't know, I feel like no white space would still look really good, but especially since the washi isn't super matchy-matchy, I think this looks like amazing. I'm so happy with this. So I'm going to fill in the last few things that I have going on. I don't know if I said this, but I used a black Sharpie to fill out the stuff that I did, so I'm just going to use this to fill out the other stuff, and then I'll be back to show you guys the final result and what I have left in the kit. Alright guys, here it is, the finished spread. I'm sorry for the glare. It's really difficult because these stickers here are like darker and then the top is kind of lighter, so I'm just going to do this for you guys so that you can see it for a second. But this is the completed spread. I'm so excited about it. It's beautiful. I love it. And I know it's not, like I said, the most Halloween-y spread. I did want to do more Halloween spreads, but it kind of turned out to be all fall, and I'm not complaining because I have really loved my spreads this month. But yes, this is the final product. Like I said, I used the black Sharpie pen to fill everything out, and I wanted to show you guys what I had left of the kit. I did use up all of the full boxes, and then we have some of the smoke headers left, as well as the tops of the checklists. I figured I'd just leave them on there because you could still use them. And then we have 2 of the boxes left, and then 3 of the rounded boxes. And then we have some more boxes here with the icons and 2 decorative flags, and then some little things. And then we have the sidebar headers, a weekly box, a movie marquee, and then some cut apart icons. And then we have the washi strips, the half boxes and all of the headers, and then 7 of the heart or star checklists, sorry. I'm so used to saying heart checklists that when they change, it throws me all off. But anyways, guys, this is the finished spread. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. And next week we will have our Halloween spread, and I'm so excited for that. But I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.